Well, hi guys, and welcome to part 33 of Grandad's Little Railway. Now, I wasn't going to make this video, but I've just been creating something and it's turned out rather well, or it's turning out rather well, and I suddenly got the idea, well, maybe I should show this. So yeah, so please bear with me in this little video because it might go from one thing to another in a bit of an irrational way, but we'll cross that bridge if and when I come to it. So what is it all about? Well, I want to try and do some work on this area here on the head shunt. Okay, and I've been looking for a way of doing the stone walling that goes around the head shunt, and obviously you've got on the Yorkshire Dales you've got stone walling all over the place. So I was looking for a way to do that, and I come across this video on YouTube like we do, and I saw this method of creating them and I thought I've got to give it a try, and so I did, and I'm about halfway through making some, and I'm very pleased with how it's coming along. Very pleased with the result. I've still got a long way to go with it. So without further ado, let me just move the camera and I'll show you what I intend to do and what I intend to do it with. Right, so first of all, I wanted to do was level up this area here with the cool underlay for the track. So what I've used is I originally bought some time ago some 3mm cork self-adhesive tiles, sorry, but I never actually got around to using them, and so just for this area here I decided just to fill it up with, use the cork tiles to level it all off and give myself like a bit of a base, and indeed the stone walling that I'm going to create is made from this 3mm cork tile. Okay, and it is so simple and so effective. As I said, I'm just going to try and show it to you now. So I've got it all cut out. Now there's two pieces, i.e. this piece here by the signal box, and this piece here, which I'm not going to glue down. They're going to be removable because underneath there there's a screw to hold the head shunt place in its proper position. So obviously I need to leave access to it. What you do is, I've got a little piece here, a little diddy piece. There you go. You cut the cork tile. Okay, now I've cut it about 7 to 8mm high. Okay, and then basically what you do is you cover it with PVA and put your gravel on it. I say I've already started this, and what I do now, I'm going to move you across to where I'm actually creating it, and I'll show you the pieces that I've done so far, and I'll show you the steps that I've taken and will be taking to do it. And obviously at the end, once they're going to have to be painted up because it's all colour gravel, but once they're all painted up, obviously I'll try and show you the end result. So let's get on with it. So in front of us, what you see is I've got my little tray as a workstation, and these are the strips that I've already made, if you like, or half made. That's the effect. There you go. Look, I'll bring that up. I don't know if that camera's going to focus, but I don't know if it's focusing on it or not. But I know it's the wrong colour, and they've all got to be painted. But yeah, they're starting to certainly look the part. The gravel I'm using is the Jarvis ST Fine Brown Ballast Chippings. Okay, and each piece, I guess each piece is varied. They do vary from, I would say, between 1 and 2 mil. Okay, so that's about the right size. It's about the right size. For the stone wall, and if I do any that go over the back of the layout, I'll probably use the extra fine, because obviously it's further away, you lose a bit of detail anyway, don't you? But yeah, so what I do, I've got my cork tile. I mean, cork tiles that I bought are, as I say, self-adhesive. And what you do is you take the backing off, and then you take the sticky off as well. Okay, so you're just left with the cork. I was using it for underlay when I first started. That was a big mistake, because as soon as you wet the cork, or the water gets underneath the cork, the glue comes unstuck and it gives you all sorts of problems. But for this job, I think it's going to be okay. So you've got your cork tile, you're taking the sticky off, and you're just left with a cork tile. And then all you got to do is cut it into strips. Now I've cut it, as I say, about 7 to 8 mil. So by the time the chippings are on, because you're putting them on both sides and the top, you're probably going to be, it's probably going to be about what, 10 mil? 10 mil high, something like that. So what's that, 10 mil high, about 5 foot, which is about right. So yeah, so that's all, and this literally is so simple. So I'll turn this, I'll do a little one on camera, because it can be a bit what's name. So all you do, move these out of the way. Okay, just normal PVA, and just plonk it on. See, give it a good covering on the side. So, like so. Probably more is better. And you're going to give it a good covering. And then it's just a simple case of taking your ballast and dropping it on top. Okay? Just sprinkle it on top. Like that. And this is where my wife's kitchen tray comes in handy, because it catches all the bits and stops them all going on the floor. And then you just press them down, like so. I mean, in theory, if I'd got this in the right colour, i.e. dark grey, it would have been even quicker. You know, less to do and all that. But yeah, there you go. I've got a sprinkling of the chippings on top, and that is the basis of the wall. So basically, what you do is just what I've just shown you. PVA, sprinkle on top, let it dry for a long while, shake off all the loose, then turn it over, repeat this process, let it dry, and then just turn it on its end, and then you run a bead of glue across the top, and put some more chippings on, and you got your wall. It couldn't be any simpler than that. I'm gonna now carry on doing the rest of these little bits and pieces that I've got in front of me. Okay, because you see me put the chippings on one, no point doing them all for you on the camera anyway. And I'll show you doing the top bit, and we'll see what it looks like after that. Well, here we are the next day, and I've just put the top layer on now. And what I've done, I scraped one side, so it's underneath, so that let's get that in focus if I can. So that bit is relatively flat, and that'll stick on the layout. I scraped it, got off all the loose, and then I just put glue on the other side and sprinkled it on the top. And yeah, they look like little Weetabix bars, don't they? But once they're painted, I'm going to paint them grey. for sort of a light grey, and then put a black wash or various washes on them, and hopefully they will look the part. They're relatively easy to do, and they've remained reasonably flexible, you know. Yeah, I think it's going to work. What I've also discovered is this. Don't know if that's going to. What this is. Okay. Put that there. What that is again, that's a bit of the 3mm cork. Okay. But I was watching Charlie from Chadwick Model Railways, or whatever it is, Chadwick. Anyway, he was building the platform and he used the cork for the platform base, and then he sprayed it with like a textured paint, and it looked really good. I haven't got the textured paint, but I have got this. I've got a bit of cork, and I've just put some black acrylic paint on, which I watered down. You know, I used it very sparingly and thinly, and it actually looks okay. It's not perfect black, but then you don't want that, do you? It looks like tarmac. I have to say, it does look like tarmac. So that's the route I'm going to go down. I'm going to because on the head shunt up in Pickering, it's got tarmac going around the head shunt track. So that's where that black is going to go. But I'm also thinking that maybe, you know, that might make a good road surface. Yeah, so I might use the 3mm cork painted, probably not black, probably grey, a light grey colour, and use it as a road surface. I think that might look okay. So, but only time will tell on that one, and I'll bring you along for the journey as I normally do. So yeah, all in all, quite good. The only thing I didn't say was on these pieces that you've got, okay, don't do the ends. I haven't done the ends. You've got to leave the ends bare, okay, because at the end of a wall there's either a wooden or a concrete post, okay. So that I'll probably put, I don't know, matchstick on the end or something, and paint it grey, and it'll look like a concrete post, won't it? But yeah, that was just to where the openings are. That's what it'll be. So, but yeah, I look forward to when this is, because it's not thoroughly dry yet, but when it is, it fell over. Sorry, but when it is, I'll put on a black wash and a grey wash and all sorts of washes, and we'll have a look and see what it looks like, and then I'll stick it on the layout. Well, while I'm waiting for the glue to dry, I might as well go paint the cork around the head shunt. Right, see you in a bit. I just thought I'll show you what I've done. I've given them a grey wash, okay, and I think they still need another coat, but there you go. So as you can see, they're sort of taking shape, and hopefully let's pull that one up to the camera, see if it will. Hopefully when I won't give them a second go, maybe I'll just put like a black wash on them, but yeah, they are looking the part, and yeah, I'm relatively pleased with them. I must say, I quite like the brown coming through, as I say, but yeah, very pleased. I'll carry on, and then in the next bit, when I've put the black wash on, I'll put them on the layout, and then I'll show you what they look like. Yeah, super. well, there you go. It's now in place. All I did in the end was I just put a black wash on, which just darkened it down a bit. And yeah, I think it looks okay. Let's move you along. There he goes, right the way along. And you know, it didn't take me long to do. So, it's a bit of a bonus. There you go, he goes up to the end of the head shunt there. And I think I'll continue this on some other parts of the layout. I'll probably, next time, you know, the coat, I'll probably paint it grey, a dark grey or black, rather than leave it brown, because you do get the odd gap, which is difficult to fill. But, and I guess you could probably use this same technique, you know, if you put green stuff on, you know, you could probably get some sort of hedgerow. You know, your green scatters or your static grass, you can get a hedgerow out of it. So it's quite versatile, really. So, you know, I think it's turned out rather well. Definitely better than the ones I bought earlier. Little ones that didn't really look like anything. So, yeah. As you can see, I put some fencing around the head shunt now. I've got my little airbrush out to paint that. And that's turned out rather nice. All I've got to do now with this little area is just get some gravel down, and that'll be that little area finished. Just coming on this bit here. As I said, that's removable. It just lifts out and it just pops back in. And again on the where the signal box is, just there, look, that bit's loose. That's not glued down at all yet. Neither is a signal box, because I'm waiting to position the platform on that one. So, and remember they're removable because I've got the screws underneath there for the head shunt. So yeah. And also, let me just lift that bit up like that. Can you see that? And zoom in. I'm also thinking that might make, because remember I've just painted that black on the cork tile, and it's given quite a nice texture. So I'm wondering whether and it's sort of a road texture, the tarmac texture. So I'm thinking about maybe using some thinner cork to create the road in front of the station. I'll give that some thought. But yeah, it's quite a nice effect actually. So that's cool. Let's put it back. Right, yeah, so as I say, all I've got to do now is the gravelling in the head shunt, and that'll be that little area done. I'll tell you what, I'll quickly go and do that, and I'll come back to you in a few seconds and I'll show you the finished result, and then we can move on to doing something else, can't we? Alright then, I'll see you in a bit.
Well, there you go. I think it's fair to say that this little area is now complete, and the stone wall in there, as you can see, is looking rather effective. And I really do like the painted cork. I'm definitely going to use that somewhere else. The balancing is all done now on the head shunt, as you can see. It's all looking rather good. Let me just move that class 31 out of the way, and I'll give you another look. There you go, that's all the balancing done. You can see it all now, all the way up. And let me just move the camera a little bit. Sorry. There you go, up onto the point. Sorry. Got a frog in my throat this morning. I haven't ballasted the sides of the point there on the here. I haven't ballasted that yet because I've got some more fencing to go in. But I can't do that until the platform's in. So which will probably be the next step on this build. But yeah, I'm rather pleased with it. It's all looking rather smart. It does need weathering, I know that, but all in good time. All in good time. So, what do you think? I think the stone wall's looking rather good, which was the object of the exercise for this video anyway. So yeah, well pleased. So I'm gonna crack on and do something else now. I'll bring this little video to an end, and if you've liked it, please like and subscribe, and hopefully with a little bit of luck I will see you all in the very near future. Okay then, bye for now. Bye.